Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's video, I've brought you to How Hill. Other than a couple of fishermen at the far end of the moorings, I appear to be the only person visiting here. There are some Broads Authority staff working, cutting down the trees and making the place look absolutely wonderful. But I seem to be the only person visiting. The place where you get the electric eel tour boat, it looks as though it's almost underwater. You can see how high the river is. The river is almost still, hardly a ripple. So, of course, that gives off the most wonderful reflections. When you do the electric eel tour boat, this is the exit you come out of. And it's virtually opposite where you get off. Remember I told you that the Broads Authority were clearing some of the trees and making it all look very smart. Well, I'm now going to take you for a walk along the river and you'll get an idea as to what they've been doing. It looks very good. The view to the river is just totally open now, whereas in the past the trees have always blocked the view. So it'd be lovely in the summer. Originally, Clayrack drainage wind pump was on Ranworth marshes. In 1981, it was decided it needed restoring and so was moved to How Hill. It still needs its sails to be restored and attached. It's one of only 3 remaining in Norfolk. Further along the path stands Boardman's drainage mill, which was built in 1897 by Dan England, the same man who built Horsey wind pump. It's known as a skeleton mill and simply made of wood, so they rarely survived. It stopped working in 1938 when it was blown over in a gale. Now the trees are cut down, you can see across the river to the other side where there's lots of flooding. But in making the video, I discovered there's a bird that flies past. So I've slowed the footage right down so you can see it because it flies so fast. Just gone past. So what bird do you think that is? All I can think of is a wren. But as always, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. Each time I've gone out recently to film, I've come across an excellent plane flying directly overhead, and today there is yet another one. Unfortunately, I didn't look it up, so if any of you are clever enough and know how to do so, Perhaps you could let me know in the comments. Thank you. There is a wren about in the trees, so that's what makes me wonder if that's what crossed the river and flew past. But I don't know, it seems far too small, this little wren, to have been the one that flew past. A jay. It's great this time of year, you know, when the leaves fall, and then it's so much easier to see the birds. Hill House, once owned by the Boardman family. In the past, I have made a video about the Boardman family and the house here and the whole of the Hill Trust. So I will try and find that and add a link at the end of this video for you. I hope you've enjoyed this short trip to Hill. I enjoyed it. I think it's great when I'm the only person at one of these places. It's wonderful. Due to all the flooding and the rain and severe storms we've had recently, the woods and the secret garden are presently closed. If you're enjoying this video, perhaps you could give it a like for me. And as I always tell you, you can share any of my videos should you wish to do so. And if you haven't already subscribed, perhaps you could do that as well. These are all things that help my channel grow and help me reach a greater audience. Which, of course, anyone who puts videos out on YouTube, that's what everybody aims to do, is reach as many people as possible. Thank you all for watching. Have a good weekend, and I'll be back on Sunday with a roundup of this week's news for you. Bye for now.